I don't know what happened, guys. I'm sorry. It game just like
You're just
tap out.
mocking me now. Oh, just
So
dream of it.
Linen fabric, dyed in blood.
where am I going?
Nonsense. I told you such a thing. It's true, I swear.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all!
Goods and torches for the night. I have it all.
How are you?
You all seem to have it all. Let's talk trade. Sell. Yeah.
This looks decent.
Implements, instruments, and tools.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to be there.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Wartenberg,
Deutsch is
even
spouting
the
shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with
And
Sigismund
don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry? But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So,
How?
are you with us?
I'll do it. I need your help.
All
with
right,
that.
I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kruna shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Good day, Henry.
Right, follow Doom. Deutsch's house. Wee. Alright, let's discuss.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me? Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Banana. Alright, I gotta...
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the Pope.
He did.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Okay, now I gotta get this kid. Where's his son? Let me be honest, that's a little nasty.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Well, honestly, it's not very
Nearly
clean.
as good as having that traitor in the
Crap.
pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Language.
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Crap, come on. Alright, hook, jab, kick. Okay. So our goal, don't die.
What?
Come and get it.
Take that! Kacke!
God's sake! Stop right now! The king is on his way.
Damn! Let's go.
Wait, we're missing one. Oh, here he comes.
God save you, Henry.
This is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. You guys are really slow. You know that?
Everything for the house. Garden and field.
Garlic soup for the
Now the
winter,
kitchen and
onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Hey, we're back where we need to be. Oh, come on. Two, three, one more. There's Fritz. I need to talk to Fritz.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? And Ollie Stray not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
4 lockpicks, eh? Alright, let's go wander around his house. Ah, crap, he's going inside. Hear the flies around the manure. Okay. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Come on. Doop 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 doop.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, smell. Aren't they
Okay.
lovely?
Will it be today?
So we got him.
God
Yeah.
save
God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
No. Okay, so, this, add the basket, basket, gonna haggle some.
No, that looks like stolen goods. I won't buy that.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
I know she will. Howdy. Hello, trader.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Take care.
Add that to the basket. Add that to the basket. Let's go back to our basket and haggle.
I've got a feeling you're trying to flog stolen goods to me. Don't expect me to pay full price. Let's agree on the price then. Forget it then. Take care.
Stop trade. Oh, I need to sell.
This stinks to high heaven of stolen goods. I'll buy it, but I won't pay much. Let's agree on the price then.
That's a sum I can live with.
Huh. He brought me a hair and said make something special with it.
Bye.
Let's do some haggling on.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not? Tough luck.
Okay, so I need more money. Doop.
Welcome, Henry.
My friend should still be in the back here. Oh, come on. That's no fun.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Yep, I need your help. Guys, y'all suck, you know that? Oh, there he is.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Yep.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Alright, let's do this, let's do this.
Very
Okay,
well.
I do have a sword.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Again. Now you're getting it. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Once again. All right. Not bad. Again. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Fine. Now you're getting it. Good. Once again.
Let's see, what's next?
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember, though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Banana. You sheep are really annoying. Run off. Alright. Man, I don't know what we need to do for money. I guess we could head to the tavern, maybe? And theoretically, I could just rob a bunch of people. But we won't do that. We'll go see her. Little girly Bianca, Tobias Fair, charcoal. Blah, blah, blah.
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now. If it's charcoal you want, talk to my
so he's just gonna repeat
I've no
that.
time now.
Is this her? Yes.
Hey! Greetings, Henry. My pleasure.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Alright, let's see.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Thanks, Breaking Brad.
Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bianca. Let's see. What can I do for coin? Whoop. Nope. I guess I could find work or something? I don't know. Lock picking.
God save him.
Forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Hates mustard, and bacon is too common for him.
Oh, I see. That's a nuisance.
Can you think of anything I can
Okay,
do
let's
with it?
Look.
What can we do? What can we do? What can they do? Hello, guard. And I wonder if I was actually supposed to sell those or not. Let's talk trade.
Good luck then.
Well, oh, there finishes X. Jeez. Not enough.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
No deal then.
I wonder if I could sneak myself
I
into
could
the
do with a
ranch.
bite to eat.
Too difficult. Too difficult. I literally just opened an easy one. That's very hard. This one is literally at easy. It's too difficult.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all. Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up
Let's
and
talk
take
trade.
some home.
Take care.
Sell. Food. Accept. Add the basket. Check basket. Let's do some haggling.
No, that looks like stolen goods. I won't buy that.
No, but the woman in the trade area will. Alright, we're off to her. Let's talk trade.
Goodbye.
Close the deal.
I reckon what you're trying to sell me is stolen. I'll pay less for that, as long as we can both agree on the price.
Alright.
Very well. I agree.
Look. Let's talk trade. Other. Add to basket. Add to basket. Add to basket. Close the deal. Thank you. Technically, they're not stolen anymore.
Happy. Onions that'll make
Red,
you cry
long
and
and strong to sew up anything you need.
Let's talk trade.
Good luck then.
Add to basket. Let's do some haggling.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
$4.5.
What about this?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. Tough luck. See you later.
Let's try this again. X.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Okay, so we'll go for... We'll go for 4.4.
Satisfied?
That's not enough. All right, so.
Good enough. Save a little bit of coin. Okay, so let's go back. Run. Inventory. Weapon, food. Let's get some savior snaps. Continue. Alright, let's see. Energy, nourishment. We'll eat one. If you need another class of favorite snaps, you can always buy it from the trader. Or add it to heaven better again. Apothecary? Father.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really?
Been up to a lot today.
Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he?
Oh, Lord.
You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Let's see what we got here.
I'll heat it
It's a
up.
big sword.
When I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Perfect fit. And a good too is leather.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
See what we got.
Henry, are you all right?
Good. Good. I have a feeling something's gonna go awfully wrong.
What are you loitering around here for?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
That will do.
Just wondering,
Go and get those
will you
damn
be going to the
nails.
dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Alright, see what we got. Seems
We
that we're
did
doing
a
pretty
fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
Let's see what we got.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
My father's name is Martin? Maybe not Dean.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Uh-oh. Yo, that guy's a king.
take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Door's not very effective.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah! Get through the gates! Come on!
Did that guy just die? Oh, he's gonna have curious. Oh.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
They run faster than a horse boy.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
I wonder if he was in on it. That'd be a plot twist and a half right there. This is the best quest title I think I've ever seen. Quest Run. Wait, what about Bianca? Inventory. Weapons. Quest items. Equip. Crap. No. Frick. Okay, equip. Cool. Continue. Continue. Dang it. Alright, let's see what we got. Try this again. And again. So do I just need to follow this path or something? Or... Okay, it appears to all just work the same way. Let's pre-equip that sword. Just make sure it's in my main hand. Escape. Oh, frick. There's a guy behind me. Run! Don't just stand there. Run. Shift. Shift. Q. Tab. Nope, nope. Don't stay and watch. Run. Why? Well, I wasn't trying to say, I was trying to run. And start running and you just run up behind me, man. Come on. So I can't run that way. Escape. No. Okay, so it is equipped. In my main hand. Holy crap. What? I don't wanna... Just let me run. Oh, wait. What is this? Where are you even coming from? Yep. That was stupid. That was stupid. I guess we'll try this again. Keep running, keep running. I don't even know where this guy came from.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast! Help! Help!
Picciava miért? Írjátok ki!
How do I... Just let me away. Just... do I draw my sword, though? That's my question. Is it G? No. L. No. P. Let's see. Quest log. Run. Ride to Talonburg. Map. Code. Beverages, white bag in general. Tutorials. Wounds and super. Combat. Clinch.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Okay, you call a horse anytime, and then mounts it. Walk. Gives your horse a chance to recover.
Yeah.
It'd probably help if I.
Kapicsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Ah,
Yeah.
go! Don't stay to watch. What
Kicsit várnod kell, Lambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
What the crap is going on there? Run, dude. Don't stay. The frick! I'm gonna commit a murder. Continue. Ugh. It's so dark. Okay, let's go to settings. Game settings, advanced graphic. No, none of those. Help. Combat / shoot jab. Block, parry, kick. Melee 1. The game just crashed. Or something. I don't know. Oh, freaking Norton VPN. Kidding me? No. Resume. Okay, we finally have our sword out. Glad I learned how to fight with a sword.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Az ördögbe, ez aztán kitartó. Kapicsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnod kell, Galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
Dang it. I got one down. Let's continue. Doing this for so long. I need pee at some point. Milo sweet tea. Man, that is throwing me off.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
I know it's a stupid idea, but we're gonna try it anyways.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Apicsába, mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te
The heck?
szaros! Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
What the heck? Yeah, I know I stand no chance, but I gotta distract them, and then I gotta bolt away, and it's just there's not enough. It's just not enough that I can do. I was able to get one down.
Duh!
Let's eat some roast chicken. Okay, exit. See what we can do. I'm also a little bit drunk apparently. I guess.
You pigs!
Better explain a few
Don't
things.
touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Just mount the horse. Mount the horse. Mount the horse. Don't care. Mount the horse. I'm definitely going the wrong way. Go, ride, ride, go. Autosave. Not that. Am I gonna have to outride them?
Szétszabdalnak, te ostalicska!
Starting
Left.
leaving behind.
Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
They're still following me.
Run for it! Flee!
They're still chasing after me, and I am not following the road because I'm not paying attention. Consolation.
Run for it!
Tudod, hogy fog
Flee!
I'm just being shot here.
Yeah.
kill you all!
Ah! I'm stuck. Crap. Go. Okay, I'm making it. Oh! I know what they're saying.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ! Help!
Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Who's in there? They're turning tail! Look better, eh?
Okay. We've made it.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Man, that took forever.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Sounds like it might have hurt a little bit.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Hobble. 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 Man, the way he was walking reminds me of when I about fell on blades the other day. It's great.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir.
If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us.
Should go to the city.
Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Oh, he's starting to walk a little bit normally. Hey, we're walking fine now. Sir Robard, what do I do?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Okay, so... kitchen? What do I do? Do I go through... I assume it's the kitchen. Okay, yeah.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then.
That is a big
Eat
bowl.
your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Oh, Fluster.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
What about my bloody trousers? And leg? Dude, what do you expect me to do about that? Ah, blurry. Okay, lentil mash. I'll take a couple bread roll, and what's this? Cheese. Cheese. Roast duck. Is that more cheese? What's this over here? Cheese? Please tell me it's cheese. No, it's empty. That's what it is. Okay, so we go into our inventory. Get some lentil mash. Whoa, don't like that. Courtyard. Okay, what the heck am I going? This way? No, that takes me to break. This way. Okay, back around. I am so lost, it's not even funny. I assume this is the place. Door. Yes. Do some sleeping. We will sleep until okay, let's see if we need some more. So then I can sleep till morning. Continue. And lay back down. Start. We'll just sleep 2 hours.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My
I
lady,
wouldn't know.
thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Better at
God
sword
knows
fighting.
you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I'll have to go.
I didn't skip that. Tell the
You
story
might be
of the
right,
raid.
my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected.
I don't know what's going on here.
The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party,
I love how it's just,
knights
like,
in full
shifting
armor,
the camera
saw
nowhere near
Father
the
and
face.
charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
I tried with the sword, but
And I
I failed.
succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
You know,
I'll
I didn't
never forget
kill
the horror.
one of them.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Ooh, I know what their armor reminds me of. Persian armor. This is a very long.
We have to close the gates. You can't go back.
Henry, help us! Oh!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this. What is it? What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh? We're gonna pause it there for a moment. Gonna take a quick break. So we'll be back here pretty soon, in the next 2-3 minutes.
stabbing swine, maybe.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over you.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's tat... Stars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet!
He kind of sounds like.
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend.
Sounds
Anyway,
like
he's
Ewan
injured and
McGregor,
needs
that's
to
his name.
recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Wonder how many rats it has. Stupid jokes, yeah, I know.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done to me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
My respects to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker.
Language.
By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Take care.
How long is that? Well, I guess I could press I. Time skip. That's me. Like an hour, right? Rating 1 hour. Milo sweet tea. I don't have enough to get sponsored, but if I would, that'd be pretty nice, I'm gonna be honest. Is it morning yet? Is this what they consider morning?
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Radzig is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay, this is morning. Okay, let's get started. Waiting another 3
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Let's go! Go!
Everyone to the main stop. Quickly, we have to
Well,
Good
I
thing
did
with
it.
a bite to eat.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna head them like Skalitz.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of
More
the
like
king's
Markvart.
brother to bring order to this chaotic land are
Stupid jokes,
undoubtedly
I know.
noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his...
Oh, crap, not again. It's just a wee bit slow, you know? It is what it is. And I'll fix it.
His army
There it
have
goes.
somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tensions rise.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
It's a big old mace. Alright, let's see what we got going on. If you're a good enough shot, you can shoot him in the face right there and then, if you have a bow. Talk to Sir Robard.
My respects to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth. Farewell.
My man, Sir Davish. Okay.
Fence. Anyway, you
Ask
said
him
yourself
that.
you don't believe a word, Bill.
So I need to find a way out of here and a horse. Okay, so none of those are my horses. How do I get into the city anyways? Never told me. Theoretically. Ah.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Look, I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me.
You just said I had 45.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with that. What could a ragamuffin like you give me? Clear off before I give you a whipping.
Never mind. Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votova. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Farewell.
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago.
Because it gives him
Nobody's
guts.
going to attack us. Never mind.
Man, I hate doing that. Okay, I haven't been given any dialogue. Oh man, I'm sorry. Earlier I considered jumping off the thing, but then I'm like, well, how would I get back in? And now I'm stealing all this so I can trade it. See if I can talk to her. Have a sit. Look right.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Try Votova. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful. But he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Alright. But where is the local
Is there someone
granary?
here who trades in goods?
Try Votova. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful. But he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Doop, doop, boop, boop.
Goodbye.
In dialogue. Escape. I just gotta find the local granary. Sir Divish.
Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces.
Jesus! Hey,
I'm leaving.
who's there?
Okay, where is the granary, man?
Such a thing.
I hear our scouts found a fresh pile of human bones at the edge of Slade.
God be with you. Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Votova is your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny, if he hadn't already sold her long since. God be with you.
I have no idea where the granary is. Try.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely
Already
wench
been
in
through
it.
this.
But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
Boom, boom, boom.
Sir Divish gave orders
Look,
not to
we're
open the
listening to this
gate,
again.
and you especially are not to be let out.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out, quickly.
A likely story. Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Okay.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
Okay. And I definitely don't have the let me out or else.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
All right.
Take care now.
Whee! Okay, so let's see where I can find some of this stuff. Maybe. Closure. Hello. Nothing. Maybe if I go look around in the kitchen. I doubt it.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Alright, let's look. Oh, wrong one. West. Get a horse, get out of the house, and get Talmberg armor from the guard house above the gate. Okay. Is it this gate or the other gate? I'll check here. Very easy. Ooh. Bows and arrows. Don't be suspicious. 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 Let's go to I. Weapons. Eat. And some bread. Escape. Woo. And a jump. Dang it, can't make it up that way. It is an Assassin's Creed.
Don't even. Where did you hear that?
Neon. Go hide in the corner and press I. Armor. Ow. Alright, I think we're good. Hey, and now I have armor for when I fight.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, may the Lord watch over you.
About who? Scullets. We'll see if we can. It would have been nice to have a shield. Well, I am using a long sword, so. Let's see if we can find the local granary. Where would that be?
there!
Talk.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry, but I reckon Votiver, the pond keeper, wouldn't let even Sigismund interrupt his business. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. So where is said granary? Is that it? I don't know. Where could it be? Alright, let's follow a little farther. Oh, new level and vitality. Nice. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll try over here. Who knows? So this is the bathhouse.
What's going on out there?
Where the heck is the granary, though? No help from the soldier. I doubt that will be it. Lodgings. Alright, let's try this way, possibly. Oh. This could just... There are quite a few plants being grown here. This could be it. Or this could just be a farm.
Mother of God! You look like you've been assaulted.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Aye. Go and see Votiver, the pond keeper. He's somewhere around the granary. He's supposed to be maintaining the weir, but he spends most of his time making deals. God bless.
But where's the granary? Alright, we'll take a look at the map. Go back, go back. Hey. Okay, so no luck there.
Hey! God be with you.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votiver, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Talmberg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere. May the Lord watch over you.
Who is it?
The granary. Where's the frick is the granary? Don't tell me where he is, but not where the granary is.
What was that noise? What's that?
Dog. Can I pet dog? No. Oh, it's an actual
Greetings.
trader.
What do you need?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Aye. Go and see Votava, the pond keeper. Is somewhere around the granary. He's supposed to be maintaining the weir, but he spends most of his time making deals.
Fine then.
Take care.
Okay, now that I got coin. I need a horse. Where could I buy a horse, I wonder? Consolation Cross. Where the crap is the guy I'm looking for? Ain't no way I'm walking all the way to my destination. It's just too far. I would assume maybe it's not too far from the pond. Maybe it's up this way.
Hey, who's there? What's that?
Well, I guess I'm walking all the way there. Take the wood path. Objective failed. Get a horse. That was optional. Jeez.
Looks like they've already gone.
Someday again. But not now. No, I didn't get a horse. It was optional, and the only way to get one was to steal it. Get the play my drawing eventually.
Who's there? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Oh dear, that hurt! What's the matter?
Nobody deserves to be in that much pain. Let's see what we got here. Run. It's a long way, man.
Hey!
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
It's nasty, man.
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great.
Dear God.
Take. No, just took it off. It doesn't matter. Eventually, it'll probably get too heavy and I'll take it off. Yeah. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. Inventory. Okay, so. Neck chain. See what else we got. That. Let's go down. Scale up. It's pouring outside. How far around this was it? Yeah. Oh, there's the path. Yeah, there we go. Path is blocked as well. How am I supposed to get in there if there's no entrances? Maybe there's a hole in the wall. go back around this way. Remember there's some back exits. Gotta do something here, man. It's the best thing to do is just keep walking.
What's going on? What have we got here? Entertainment. Fucking hell.
What do you even... Right, whatever. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna take his bandages. Yes. Oh.
David. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't... No. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. If you like it. I'll take this as a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
Oh, I was getting close.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me?
Try and save your mother, which he wasn't very successful at.
Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
Is that what your father would have wanted? That's the big question here.
But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
the house still intact, though. Oh, there it is.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
I need a spade. Whoop. Surely there's one over here. Maybe down over here. You're not paying me, man. Literally came to that again. I think that'd be done by a dung heap. Oh?
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Jumping on the sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end, fucker!
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Alright, so we're overloaded. Get rid of most things I'm not wearing. Let's see. Am I wearing the coif? Yes. Linen hood. Oh, I am right. So what does this mean? Oh, no, I'm not. Dig a grave under the linden tree and bury your parents. Man, that's depressing. Alright. Run. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Start digging. It's gonna take a fat minute. Is he gonna chill with me now? Do I get a doggo?
So, let's get to it.
Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword? Who are you? What do you want? It's Bishek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Oh. Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's gonna be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
An Irish bloke.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Oh, jeez. I'm not quite ready for this. Frick. Ow.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
Well, actually...
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, gun fuckers!
Well done. By the way, language.
The games are over.
He's in trouble. Whole heap of it. I better not have parted with it. this the mill that I've been trying to find this entire time? Up on a hill? Kidding me? We're going way far away. Who's the guy in the pajamas? Santa Claus? I'm gonna have a long way to go to get that sword back.
Mi bújt itt elő.
The frick am I going? This way. Boom, boom, boom.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done.
I wonder, if I'd helped my mother that morning, would she have survived? Is there a chance?
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Alright, let's see.
You're
what's going on.
awake.
So much
Morning.
sleep.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
See. They were looking
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
I'm
I'm
tired.
exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later...
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
I think we'll end it there for tonight. It's very riveting. I just now got past the prologue.
Hey, youngster, come here.
No. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic night. We will catch you all tomorrow.